go. There we go. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Hey, it's unboxing time. I got my May mystery tackle box in. I also got a box from Trout Magnet, and I also picked up some more Nico Helgermites. But let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the MTB box. Ooh, looks like we got all kinds of good stuff. Let's get the card out. Alright. It says, what's inside? So we've got the Jenko Fishing Kevin Rogers Warhead Jig for $6.99. Cobra Tackle Weighted Spinner for $5.99. The Savage Gear 3D TPE Mayfly Nymph for $4.29. Ooh, that sounds perfect. The Castake Slab Spoon for $3.99. And the Roadrunner Natural Science lure for $3.25. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at these. This nymph right here. Holy cow. This thing, there's a bit of a glare on the plastic. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's going to be cool. And it's pre-rigged. Alright. Here's the little Roadrunner right here, Natural Science series. It's got like a little spinner on there. So for this month, I got the Trout and Panfish box. The other ones I had done, you know, the bass, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Alright, here we got this Cobra Tackle inline spinner, and of course I'm a sucker for inline spinners. It's good stuff. Alright, here we go. We got the Warhead jig heads. Nice. I know exactly what I'm going to be pairing these up with here. I'll show you that in just a minute. And then, of course, the slab spoon. You can take a look at the thickness on this thing. That's going to be great for castability. Alright, and it gives you a little guide to where to fish the Mayfly Nymph. That's pretty cool. And, of course, the Dibble Fishing Tips and Tricks. And this time it comes with a fishing bingo. And last but not least, what I always look forward to besides the lures are the Catch Co stickers. Awesome. Alright, so this is looking fantastic for this box. Let me get these in here. Alright, oops. Okay, let's slide this over here. Alright, let me get my phone out of the way. Alright, so the Trout Magnet. Alright guys, I'm going to set this down, the camera down, so that I can get this box open. Hey, if you hadn't gotten one of these, pick one up. The Granger Grip 78. I did a review on them. Absolutely phenomenal. Alright, let's get that back in there. I did a review on this, like I was saying, so you can go back and check that out. It's a great, great knife. Okay. Alright, guys. See, I got to stock up because I have my trip coming up to Iowa. So I got a lot of fishing going on up there planned, so I picked up some crappie magnets, and you can't beat the price on these. These are phenomenal. I ordered directly from Leland Lures, and this color right here is the mermaid color, and just, if you never use these crappie magnets, you got to go for it. This one is just the black and chartreuse, same thing, 15 bodies. And this one here is called the Killer Clat, I think. Alright, I also picked up some of the craws. Oh, I can't remember when it was. A couple months ago I made a video and I was trying to remember where the craws came from. I was talking about it. Well, right here, Leland Lures. So you get 4 bodies, 2 hooks, and it's the 164 ounce size. That's some good stuff right there. That's going to be perfect up there for the panfish up in Iowa. Then I also got some trout magnet jig heads. I usually get the gold or silver, but this time I got the chartreuse colored ones. We'll see how these are going to turn out. It's good stuff right there. And then of course I got some of the double cross mustad jigs. And the jigs that I got in this MTB box, where'd they go? I see them. Let's get them out of here. So I'm going to be rigging these up also on the crappie magnets. It's good stuff right there. Alright guys. And also picked up some Nico, the 3-inch Helgermites. Those are going to be perfect up there for the smallmouth. So it's going to be a great trip up there. I'll be heading up to northeast Iowa, and I'm going to be fishing the upper Iowa River, the ponds that I like to go to, some streams, creeks, and of course I'm going to be doing some trout fishing. And I may even head over into Wisconsin and into Minnesota to do some fishing. So I'm excited about all of that, to be able to get up there. It's so much fun. The cool thing about it is you can catch everything from creek chubs, shiners, to panfish, and you get into the northern pike, smallmouth, largemouth, crappie, and even walleye. So, it's a good time, and I'll be looking forward to that. Alright, of course I'm going to be taking the Cryptek tackle bag. Got everything loaded in. Of course, it seems like I expand my tackle all the time. I've got a tote where I carry all my extra stuff and some camera gear and all the lures, and I switch everything out. I mean, this thing is heavy. It's loaded up here. It's easily over 40 pounds of gear packed in there. But, I gotta have my gear. So, you're looking for a new tackle bag? You gotta get this one. It's from Ego, the Cryptek Tactical Fishing Gear. I did a review on this also. The other thing I've had some questions about, and I had some people ask me about it when I was out fishing the last time, is my hat, the hat cam. So what it is basically just the GoPro, typical mount. But what I did is I drilled a hole through the hat, and then I put that base on there, and that screws right into it. And I put the camera in, and there it goes. Fits like a glove. The only thing is, sometimes you'll notice when I'm doing the videos, when I'm trying to hold something up, it'll be a lot lower, because I forget sometimes, or trying to figure out the right eye level for it. And so that's why you'll see that sometimes when I'm like, oh, check out this fish, and it's a little bit low. Part of it is because I'm trying to get my hands on it, and take care of it and get the hooks out. Alright guys, so that's pretty much just some basic stuff. I'm not going to go through a full gear review and all my tackle stuff. Maybe when I get up there I'll do that. But I do carry another little pocket knife up here and some other items. I got the fish gripper here because when you get those big northern pike and some of those big catfish, yeah, you're gonna need it. And of course the Ranger Grip 78. It's a great tool, a great Swiss Army knife to have. I like it because it's got the screwdriver instead of the corkscrew. I don't really need the corkscrew for anything, so that's why I picked up that model. But I'm excited about it. It's the fishing up there is just phenomenal. It's actually underrated A lot of people don't think of Iowa as a great place to do some fishing, but whew, some good spots up there. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it. I just wanted to run through the unboxing and just to let you know what I'd picked up. And I'm going to try to, I got to do some yard work today, but then I'm going to try to get out there and maybe if I can get some time to get some fishing in and test out some of this crappie magnet stuff and who knows what else, but we'll see. Alright, until next time, catch you guys later. Make sure you have a great week. Get out there, get some fishing in. And if you're looking at any new products to pick up, check out Leland Lures. Got all kinds of great baits. And hopefully you'll find something there that you like. Don't forget about the Cryptek tackle bag. Always good stuff. And sign up for Mystery Tackle Box if you hadn't done that. They have the different levels, you know, the small, medium, and big box. Like I was saying before in a few other videos, this was a Christmas gift from my sister, which was really cool. So it was a nice surprise, and you know, I've been pleased with it. It's got a lot of good stuff. Best of luck, guys, with your fishing endeavors out there. Tight lines. Hope you catch those PBs. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You'd really help me out and help the channel out. And I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Hey, I'm back out here at Lake Lavon. Gonna test out a new lure, the Savage Gear Mayfly Nymph, and I'm gonna be throwing my other stuff as usual. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out here on this dock, get rigged up, and start fishing. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so I got the night crawler out there on bobber. The other thing I'm gonna be testing is this little Savage Gear Mayfly, and this is pretty cool. It's got a weight down in here, which is gonna help. So I'm just gonna do some jigging with it, and it's real lifelike. So we're gonna give it a shot, and hopefully we'll catch some striper, crappie, white bass, whatever's biting. All right, let's get to it. I was testing the Savage Mayfly, and I got that thing snagged up, and so I lost it, but I didn't have any bites on that. I fished with that a good 15 minutes or so. The Savage Gear Mayfly. All right, guys. All right, so I was out here the other day catching some different stuff, so I wanted to come back out and just keep fishing, and hopefully I'll have some good luck. You know, that's always a goal, isn't it, for the fishing to be epic? Anyway, you can see the guys out in the boats are out there crappie fishing, getting their stuff going. So I've been fishing mostly on this side. The wind is at my back blowing that way, so hopefully it'll be in my favor. And then if I need to switch back into the cover, I can fish back into this cover. I did before. It was a little tricky because you get dragged right into the brush, but I can figure out a way around that. But other than that, you know, it's hopefully have some good fishing today. Down around these pilings is always pretty good, or these poles to this dock. There we go. All right, guys, I'm just right down there. I'm just gonna let it drift out. Then on this rig, I've got a crappie magnet, so we're gonna give this guy some tosses. Switching up colors, see what I can get on the different colors. Man, it's just a great day out here. On these crappie magnet, I'm using like a 1/16 ounce jig head. And of course my poles are always what they are for micro fishing. The 5-foot ugly sticks. One's got the Cast King Sharky 3. The other one's got a loose Speed Spin 100. And I always use 4-pound line, but this time I switched to 6-pound line. Ooh, dang it, I had a hit right there. Crying out loud. And I missed him. Alright guys, so I switched to this little mermaid color, the crappie magnet, the 1/16 ounce jig head. So we'll give that a toss. I'm jigging it along the dock here and then casting it out and bringing it in. So hopefully we'll get something. I still have the crawler out there. Hopefully we'll get something else on that. It's kind of a micro fishing day. But like I said, I wanted to come back out here and test this place out again, try it out again. I hadn't been here since 2017. And, you know, I had some pretty good luck then. The only difference is that the wind is a little bit stiffer today. A little bit different. It was a calm day back in 2017 when I was getting the crappie left and right on night crawlers. All right, I'm gonna bring this in and readjust it, and hopefully we'll get something soon. All right guys, so I switched to the black and chartreuse crappie magnet. Hopefully we'll catch something on this one. I didn't on the mermaid color, so maybe this will be it. This will do the trick on the 1/16 ounce jig head. Just jigging along the dock here. Also doing some casting, getting it out back and forth. Still have the night crawler out. And just testing different stuff out here. All right, boys, we're hooked up. Let's check it out. Ooh, I'm gonna have to dig that one out. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Check him out. All right, guys, here he goes. On the night crawler. All right, so let's get it back out there and hopefully get another one. All right, boys, we're hooked up. Check it out. It's another one of these little fellas. I don't know, maybe these are what they call a yellow bass. I don't know, to me it seems like they're like a little striper, but he choked that, so I'm gonna have to dig that out. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, there we go. Just a little dink, little micro fishing. Let's get him back in the water. All right, boys, right off the dock here, we're hooked up. Let's see what we got. Ooh, boy, she's freaking out. Check it out. It's a big old pancake of a bluegill. Sorry about the wind, but I'm on this side. Check out that fatto. All right, guys, he gagged that down, so I got to try to dig that out. I know I always say that, but man, they just inhale these crappie magnets with the crawlers. All right, be right back. All right, boys, there she is, a little bit bloody. Had to use a glove to really get a good grip on there. It was so slippery, but I got it out. All right, let's get her back in. There she goes. I usually use those gloves for like northern pike, and in case I get like gar or a snapping turtle. But sometimes if you need a good grip, hey, that's the way to go. All right, guys, I'm just jigging down here. I got a night crawler on there and a little bobber, and there's this little poster piling from the dock, and I'm in between a couple of bushes here, and I've got a night crawler on there. I was trying it with a crappie magnet, but I'm just kind of letting it drift between. There we go. The thing is, the wind is causing some trouble. Oh my gosh, I lost him. Crying out loud, I've had a couple of those today. Actually, more than a couple. But the wind on this side is just pretty fierce. You see the rest of the lake out there, Lake Lavon. The thing is, I've got a little wind cover on here, but it's not going to help in wind this strong. So the wind is blowing the line all over the place, the bobber, but it's kind of fun just to sit right here in between these two. It's like a little highway of fish coming through between there. I was saying before in the other video I made here the other day that right in here, I came out here in 2017 and there was just gar like you wouldn't believe spawning in here. There we go. Could this be a crappie? Ooh, I popped him. Gave him a nice little hook set. Check it out, it's a little dinky. Guys, to be honest, I keep calling these stripers. I know that they don't look, they look similar to white bass. Some people say they're yellow bass, but let's see if I can do this if I get spined here. Easy. There we go. So I got to do some more research on this, but they're kind of a cool little fish. Dinky little suckers. Anyway, all right. But this is like a little highway down here of fish. That's the thing with the wind, is everything gets tangled up. All right, guys, I got to get a better piece of night crawler on here. I'll be right back. This thing has been shredded. I dropped it down there to chum the water a little bit more. All right, be right back. All right, we're good to go. Maybe. I was doing this at the end of the dock down there, and it wasn't going so good. Part of it was because of the wind, but it just wasn't going well. The other thing is I picked up a whole bunch of trash and extra line there. I don't know what the heck these people were doing there. Must have been from last night, somebody catfishing, but heavy line. And so I got that all picked up. But that's one thing that ticks me off is trash in the places I like to fish. So I usually try to pick all that up, you know. But anyway, ooh, I got one right here. I knew it. Ooh, he's trying to make a run for it. Try to go under the dock. Ooh, what's the deal with my drag, man? Boy, he got the whole thing. Check it out, it's another one of these little guys. Maybe that's the size of them. This and maybe about, if I had one that was a little bit bigger in the other video, I guess I do get, maybe not much, but pretty cool. Anyway, I was saying that in here, these stinking gar were as thick as fleas. And I mean, they were just in groups. They were like porpoising like dolphins, going back and forth in there. It was kind of cool. But the only way you're gonna catch him is if you had like a bow and arrow, you know, bow fishing, or if you had like a, waited out there when they came by with like one of those tridents or spears. All right, let me get rigged up. I need another night crawler. And actually, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try this little mermaid color crappie magnet down here. And we'll see if we get anything on this guy. I tried a little bit earlier with different colors, but I was mostly casting, a little bit of jigging along the dock. But let's get this highway in here another chance. We'll give this 5-10 minutes. We'll see how it goes. I think part of the allure of the night crawler is the scent. Yeah, I'm fishing probably in about 3 feet of water, 3.5 feet. All right, guys, I didn't catch anything on that mermaid color, so I switched to this little shad color on the crappie magnet. Whew, that wind. Wasn't even supposed to be breezy today, but you know how it is when you're out on a lake. So I gave the other one quite a bit of time jigging down there and just nothing. So we'll give this one a shot. This one looks like a little shad. And we're right in this choke point, which is pretty cool right here. Now, I'm sure they swim in and around all those branches, but some of them take the path of least resistance and go right through. this little corridor here. Okay guys, so nothing on this little pattern right here. Down in the water, it looks really good. It looks like a shad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to a back to the night crawler. That seemed to be working really well. And hopefully we'll get some more. All right boys, I got something poking on it. Let's check it out. Give it a little pop. Ah, it's one of these little fellows again. This one's even smaller. Little guy. All right, all right. Let's go. There we go. Too little to even get a lip on. Let's get him back in. Hey, those are actually pretty fun to catch. They're almost like a little perch when you catch a little perch up north. I gotta tell you guys, I'm getting excited about heading up north to Iowa. Good fishing up there. Lots of relatives live up there. That's where my grandparents' farm is, and it's just a great place to get away. Fishing is wonderful. So, you know, I love watching the channel Camping with Steve, and he does his stealth camping in different places and things like that. Well, he always has a thing called a step 2, where he'll get the camping going, and then he'll take a step 2, which is crack open a beer, take a little break, and then he'll get the rest of the camping going. When I get to Iowa, my step 2 is going to be a whole case of step 2s. Maybe a 12-pack. And then get to my favorite fishing hole and just relax and have fun. And then from there, branch out to all my favorite spots. Even do some trout fishing in the driftless area. And there's some good trout channels that I pay attention to and follow. So there's Wisconsin trout fishing, Iowa trout fishing is a real good one. And another one I really like is Fish Hawk. I think he's over in West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. But those channels right there, they're, you know, just good stuff. So I'll be excited to get up there and do some trout fishing, go back to my favorite spots there. And, you know, last year I had a lot of success just floating a night crawler, almost like a wacky rig, a night crawler on a little bobber. I'll let the current take it through there, or if I didn't use the bobber, I would just kind of guide it through. And man, I was catching some nice trout up there. So my favorite spot used to have some brook trout and some brown there in Iowa, but when I went there this past summer, yeesh, I don't know if floods came through there or what, but it just, you know, it didn't look right. And there was some rainbow trout in there, which I don't mind, but it just, I don't know, something was up with it. Everything changed. So now I look back, when I caught the brookies, I wasn't even YouTubing, I don't think, back then. I just took some pictures of them. How lucky I was to get those brook trout and them brown trout out of there. That would have been 2018 maybe? 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. Anyway, so that's the plan. I'm going to be excited to get up there and get some fishing in. Even catching creek chubs and shiners. That is so much fun. I got a couple good spots for those too. Missed one. Crying out loud. What's going on here with this worm? And that one felt pretty good too. Here we go, boys, we're on. Give it a little pop. It's one of these guys. What else is new? Hey, but they're fun to catch. Uh-oh. Ooh. This one may be tricky to get out. Calm down, calm down. All right, guys. I'm gonna need the pliers to dig that out, but there he is. Be right back. There we go. Another one of these little guys. Check him out. It's giving you the bug eyes. There we go. There we go. As soon as I dropped it down there. Check it out. This will be a little school moving through. This is almost like cane pole fishing when I was a kid there in Iowa. Down at the little bridge by my grandparents. I made some videos there catching some chubs and shiners and stuff. Boy, I had them back to back in there. Let's see if we can get another one. There we go, boys. She went straight down and then came back up. What do we got here? Ah. Let's check the crawler. Crawler's still good. Straight down she went, but nothing was there. Ooh, check that out. Ah, crying out loud. Jeez Louise. Everything's still good. The crawler's good. I set the hook, he just threw it. It's almost like a little school was coming through there. you guys hear that? I could hear some gunshots off in the distance. It's good old Texas for you. Straight down, boys, and a big old fat chunk of nightcrawler. What the? What was that? We were hooked up. Did he throw it? Crying out loud. He swam under the dock and I don't know what happened. I had him. It's like I got hung up or something in that bush, and then when I pulled, he wasn't there. Crazy stuff. Here we go, boys. On the big fat nightcrawler. Choke point alpha. Oh! Choke point alpha. Dang it. How did I miss that one? All right, we're gonna go out there a little bit further. Slowly bring it in. Ah, dang. Man, that's 2 of them I've had. That was it. All right, guys, there was 2 big splashes in there by those shrubs, so we'll see if anything's home. The thing is, this crazy wind and current. Ooh, there we go. Something's down in there. Something's got it. Something's got it. I'm letting them take it. Oh! The whiff. He had it. So somebody was home, but it just didn't work out to my advantage. Boy, I gotta watch this. This light line, it just blows way over the, you guys can't see it, but it'll blow and just kind of bow out over this shrub here. That's the last thing I need is to get tangled up in there. Tricky stuff when you're battling the wind. All right, something's tinkering with it. Something's tinkering with it. All right, boys, here we go. I gotta see what's on there. Nothing. Crying out loud. There goes the pontoon express, loaded with fishermen to hit the points. Yeah, in a lot of ways, guys, this may sound crazy, but I'm thankful I'm a bank fisherman. Dealing with a boat, my brother had a boat, and just the issues he had with it, oof, such a headache sometimes. But, you know, if you got friends or other people, you know, that have boats, you get out on them, I'm all for it. It's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but For the most part, I do bank fishing. Will I ever buy a boat? No. Kayak? Maybe. Been thinking about getting a kayak. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I had those skunks. I want to catch one more good one, and then I gotta head out. Hope you guys are having a good time fishing. If you get a chance, leave in the comments, let me know some of these experiences you had with that Savage Gear, Mayfly, the Crappie magnet, any of that kind of stuff. I'm kind of curious to see how they're going. A lot of that stuff I'm kind of testing now, so when I head up north, I'll have a solid game plan. This Choke Point Alley right here. Choke Point Alpha. Need to get one more good fish. What was that? Boy, something big splashed over there. I'd seen some carp coming through on the other side when I was fishing earlier. Splashing up on the surface. I don't really want to hook into a big carp because I only got a 6-pound line on here. I mean, I guess it'd be doable. I'd have to land him, you know, bring him in over there. The key thing is I'd have to get around this shrub. I'm surprised I didn't get a little catfish today, guys. Ooh, I got something on there right now. So far it's been a bluegill and those little fellas. Oh my God. No! The drag was set. And boom. Look at that. There she went. That had to have been a carp, guys. Or a catfish like I was talking about. That thing was boom. I had the drag set and everything. What in the... Crying out loud. Alright. We gotta end on a good note. I can't leave on something like that. Alright guys, we're re-rigged up. I don't know what on earth. I had the drag set. It was just boom, and it was gone. I was just talking about the species. I caught like a bluegill, a bunch of those little striper or white bass, hybrid bass. And that was pretty, ooh, here we go, we got one. We got one. Either that thing was a big crappie or could have been a carp. All right, what do we got here? All right, this little fella, chill out. There we go. I'm gonna fish a little bit more. I don't want to waste this new crawler I put on. Six-pound line, so I don't know. I think it was either a carp or a big catfish. Could have been a big crappie. Whatever it was, that was all she wrote. we go again. Let's go, boys. Let's get this one. A little pop. Nope. Crawler's looking good. Yeah, I'm just trying to get hungry. That was going to be my last cast on that big one that broke the line. Speaking of food, guys, if you like barbecue, you need to go check out my buddy Mike's page, Bowers Barbecue. He's doing all kinds of cool stuff over there, grilling and all kinds of neat recipes, and he'll go to barbecue places and festivals and things. But go check out that channel if you like barbecue. It's good stuff. Okay, guys, I moved out a bit from Choke Point Alpha. I saw a couple of splashes, and I don't know if something was chasing bait fish in there or what, but I dropped it right in there. The thing is, I don't want to get drug in with this wind into that, all that junk, but we're gonna bomb this in here and see how this goes. Oh my gosh. See, I can't, the line was like blown way up under the dock here. I guess you guys can't see that, but one more time in there. It would work if I had a big sinker down there, like a drop shot maybe, but all right, back to Choke Point Alpha. There we go. Nice little guy. Yeah. Well, the sun's starting to come out a little bit. whatever weather pattern was in, maybe they'll move out. We won't get all that crazy wind anymore. There we go, there we go. Well, this one's even smaller. Check out that little guy, boy. You talk about a little bitty dink. That's a Leo Shang special right there. That's pretty cool. It's such a cool little fish. There he goes. Yeah. Oh, look at that. As soon as it went back in. Ooh. What is it? What is it? Dang. Did he get the crawler? Nope. Yeah, that's one of the other channels I really enjoy is Extreme Philly Fishing with Leo. He always has some good stuff in there with micro fishing. He's got that new lure out through Euro Tackle I want to test out someday. The EPF. But I think it's sold out. I checked on the site, but I may have to check that out. A lot of people kind of knock microfishing, but man, it is so much fun. Ah, nope. Well, he had it down there too. What was up with that? The other thing I was thinking about that when my line busted earlier is it could have been a gar. They do come through here and they're like a submarine. You don't really know they're there until you see them or you hook into one. There we go. It's a little fella. Here we go, boys. Check it out. This one's a little bit bigger. Easy, easy. Let's get a good look at him. There we go. This one's a little bit better. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day on this. And I had quite a bit of fun micro fishing out here. All right, guys, so I had a good time fishing out here. Caught one more of those little bass and then tossed him back in. The crawler was pretty much shot. So that's pretty much going to be it for today. I had a lot of fun fishing out here. It was a little bit breezy, but it was a good time. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one, and you know, leave a comment down below your experiences with that Savage Gear Mayfly or the Crappie magnets. Let me know if you tested those out. I'm really curious about that Mayfly, and that's pretty much it. You know, thanks for popping in and hanging out with me today. You know, if you want to help me out, give me a like and a subscribe, and click that notification bell. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I went ahead and did some research on those fish that I was catching, and there is a yellow bass, the Marone Mississippianus is. I guess that's how you pronounce that. So this is from the Texas Parks and Wildlife website, and some other names for it is actually people do call it a striper, even though it's not one of those big stripers. But let's take a look at this. Uh, Although yellow bass are sometimes confused with white bass or young striped bass, there are several distinguishing characteristics. First, the belly may take on a yellow color from which the species derives its common name. Second, unlike other temperate bass, the two lowermost stripes are distinctively broken just posterior to the middle. Also, the second and third anal spines are approximately equal in length. And I guess let's take a look at this down here where it talks about other. Yellow bass are often found in schools. Like white bass, they may be captured using spoons, spinners, or live minnows. Due to their small size, averaging only about half a pound, and slow growth rate, they are not highly sought out by most anglers. A trophy fish may weigh 1 pound or less. Wow, that's kind of interesting to know. All right, guys, so I just wanted to throw that bit of research in there, and it was pretty cool to catch a bunch of those. It's fun to get them. They fight pretty good. And all right, so that's going to wrap it up. And hope you guys are having a great time out there fishing. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.